Hi guys, welcome back to another week with me in a vlog. If you're new here, hi, I'm Alicia. I own a crochet boutique called Awestruck Crochet, and this week we're going to be prepping for my last market and doing custom orders. I'm mostly going to be focusing on my custom orders because I just have one more market and then I'm done for the season. So I still have a decent amount of inventory, but this week I would like to restock the pipsqueaks because they were a really big hit last night at the market. And so, yeah, I think we'll do that. My contacts were really bothering me and making my eyes really watery. So we have glasses on today, but while I was at the market yesterday, I got Happy Mail from Mama Made Minis, and so I thought I would show you my order and you can unwrap it with me. Okay, it came in this cute little poly mailer, and then here is the package. But anyway, I love their tissue paper and how it says Mama Made Minis. That's so cute. Let's go ahead and unwrap this. Okay, I think these are the freebie stickers, and these stickers, these are so cute. Look at the crochet hook and the dinosaur boasaurus. Oh my gosh, those are so cute. And then let's see what these are. It's kind of hard with one hand. Oh, this magic maker sticker is really cute and pretty. The magic is in you. And then this one, shh, not while I'm counting. I love that. That's literally my life when the boys are trying to talk to me as I'm trying to count my stitches. I always say, just a second, I'm counting. And then I got the free tote that they sent, Magic Maker. Guys, if you don't have one of their totes, it's so good. Like, it holds so much stuff. I bought in the past the extra large bag, and it fits my chunky knit blanket that I'm working on with several skeins of yarn. It's so good. I love how big it is. So this will be perfect to add to my tote stash. I love getting new totes. I think that's like the funnest thing ever. And then I picked up this cute little hoodie. Okay, so I picked up this blue sweatshirt. I got both sweatshirts because I already have their t-shirt, and I love their t-shirt, but I wanted something warm and cozy this winter season. So I got this long sleeve shirt or sweatshirt that says Stitch Magic. The colors are absolutely beautiful. This is such a beautiful, like, blue sage green color. It's really pretty. I would say the colors are true on camera versus like what I'm showing in person, but this is really pretty and it's so soft. Even the inside has like this soft fleece material, really pretty. Let me undo it just a second. Okay, so sweatshirt, love, super cute. All the details really pretty and so soft. And then we got this sweatshirt, and it looks like this. Try to flip it around. I got the In My Maker Era one. I love that. We're kind of like a Swifties fan. Both me and my daughter are, and so when I've been eyeing this as the shirt forever, so when they came with the hoodie style or the sweatshirt, I knew this was also the one that I wanted. So I treated myself this holiday season with maker attire, and I love that they offered some freebies. That was super fun. But anyway, I think I'm gonna wear the blue one today. I'm gonna put one of these cozy guys on, and then we'll probably get started with a custom order. Okay, we are all cozied out in our new sweatshirt. The sweatshirt is absolutely beautiful, if I haven't already said that, which I think I've said at least 3 times. It's not one of the, like, it's a thinner sweatshirt, not like a big old hoodie, and I really like that because then I won't get as hot, but I'm still cozy. And so this is super cute, super cozy, and let's go ahead and get started with some custom orders. Good morning. Today is Monday. I am going to finish the hat beanie, the velvet beanie that I started last night. It's all crocheted. I just need to sew up the ends and then add a pom. So I'm going to do that. That way I can ship it this afternoon whenever I pick up Mason from school. And then I'm hoping to work on, sorry for the boy chatter. I'm hoping to work on a buck snuggler so that I can send out that order as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, the pom is all done. It is so pretty, so soft. I do need to find my tag to put on it, but then it is ready to ship. So thank you so much for supporting my small business, Samantha. I hope that you love your new beanie, and I can't wait to ship this to you. I have an order for a Rudolph snuggler and a buck snuggler, so I'm going to try to batch both of those so I can hopefully get them shipped out today as well. But I will take you along with me as I crochet, and hopefully we can get these done. The ears and the antlers are crocheted onto the head, just like the pattern says, but I want to show you how I tack down everything. I've gotten a couple questions about it, so I'm going to do a couple more rounds, and then I will come back and show you how we tuck some things in to make it nice and secure. I got the safety eyes all in, and I'm starting to stuff, but I wanted to give a tip about pulling out all of the ends. I pull out all of the ends before I add the stuffing. That way I don't pull any of the stuffing out. So this is the ending yarn, the tail end for one of the antlers. Here's the other tail end. I have the color change knot and my starting chain tail and the ending tail. So all of my tails are out, and I want them to be out so that way I can secure it down. I'm going to keep adding polyfill and finishing the head while all the tails are out, and then I'll come back in and check with you. Coming back to the head, the hole is ready to be closed up, and then the tails are ready to be tucked in, and then we can do the nose. I've already crocheted the body. It's all ready to go. So we're gonna do the head, and then we're going to attach the body. I'll kind of show you that. In the pattern, Brandy has really good pictures on how to do all of this. I just thought a video might be fun because I get questions a lot about how do I tack down the antlers and the ears and make it all stay, and especially embroidering the nose. So let's do that. I'm going to use my needle. Oops. This yarn also sheds a lot and pulls apart like this, so I'm going to need to be pretty careful when I close everything up so that I don't pull apart the yarn. Even though it's a blanket yarn, it kind of acts like a chenille yarn. I'm going to weave through. So from that gap, it makes it hard to go in here, so I'm going to lift this up and try to get it through. I got the hole closed. I didn't end up recording it because the yarn started pulling away in gaps, and so I ended up having to go around twice to close the hole, and then I went over the top one time to make sure it was going to be secure and closed, and then knotted off before coming out of one of the stitches and tucking in the end. So it's all closed up now. I'm going to pull away some of the extra fuzzies because it acts like chenille yarn. But now we're going to tuck in the ends. I like to do the ears first and then the antlers later. And what did I do with the thing? See, it started pulling away pretty bad. Okay, this is one of the tail ends, and I'm just going to tuck it a little bit further back in here. That way I can see as I pull, it pulls the ear back, and that's what I want. And then I'm going to take care of the tail ends first. So these two are knotted together. These two were the color change, so I'm going to do that. I will insert them in here through a different stitch and do the same with this one. Now with the color change, I like to get it really close to the ear so that you don't see that color change. It gets tucked behind the head, which now my yarn is pulling apart again. And so we're going to, oh my goodness, maybe tie this off. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever had anything unravel so bad on me before. And then we're going to tuck this in. Okay, so there's the color change a little bit. I want to bring this one in this row right here close to the color change so I can hide it and keep my ear like nice and tight. So it tucks it like this, and then you can't see anything right there. So now we're going to tie off. I think I'm going to tie off with my better side. And tuck in our ends. Okay, so there's one ear. We're going to do the same thing for this side. I'm going to move this yarn a little further back. going to hide the tail ends first by just coming down in the next row right next to the color change. Tuck in the ends. And then this one. This is that center middle, and I just like to tuck it with this so it keeps the center nice and closed tight, but also really draws the ear back since it's close to the middle. And we're gonna go down probably about right here. Well, actually we're not. Let's see. I don't want it to, let's put it right here. You can experiment with the placement by when you tug on it, if it pulls in the direction that you want it to. And I'm pretty okay with that, so we'll tie it down. But the color change is also hidden from where I knotted it. And tuck in the ends. Okay, and then the antlers, when sewing them or crocheting them into the body, you have them a little bit sticking out like this, and even if you were to pull on it, it's not going to pull the ear back, so they kind of drape forward and they're all kind of loose. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tail and I'm going to go through the first row, like kind of diagonally, so it's like this. Let's see, just through one of the stitches. And that way it has the antler on it. And then I'm going to stick it close back to the ear through the hole. And then we're going to come out a stitch. I want to come through the centers, that way it pulls it back towards the center. So it'll pull it back and it'll be nice and tight and sticking straight up the way I want it to. We're going to do the same way with this one. We're going to come through a stitch and down through here and meet the other tail so that they can be tied together and secure. So that way they'll be very secure together. I'm going to tie them off. And I want to make it nice and tight so that they're not going to really move, especially over time. And cut off my tail ends. There we go. There is our buck, and everything is nice and secured. All right, we'll come back and do the nose. I like like to attach the body first before I do the nose, just to make sure everything is nice and centered. So we're going to attach the head after I pull some more of this yarn off. I'm going to find round 7 and 8 and mark it with yarn. You can mark it with a stitch marker if you want to, but I like to do yarn. Okay, after I mark it, I like to make sure that my strings are in the middle of my head, and they are. So I'm going to flip my body over and flip my head over, and the pattern says to slip stitch onto the head with your placement. Is this even on? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to slip stitch through the first 2 before getting it onto the head of my body. There's the 1. Here's the 2. Okay. And then this might be too hard to record. You're just going to slip stitch it on. There's 1. And then I already did that, so I'm going to pull it out. Two. And 3. Before I tie off, okay, I want to make sure that this is actually even and centered, and it does look good. So I'm going to cut off, but I'm going to leave a long tail because I want to do some sewing. It always leaves this ridge, and I don't like this ridge, so I leave a long tail so I can sew it off. So I just go back into the head and grab this stitch, this ridge, and I'm going to kind of like almost whip stitch it back to the head. Plus this also gives a little bit more support. I don't know if you can see this. I like to have this usually close to my chest so I can make sure I'm getting it nice and tight, but I'm trying to show you as well, and that makes it kind of hard. I want to sew this into the head so it makes the neck part also more secure. And so this is what the neck part looks like in the front, all attached. And then what the back looks like after I sewn the ridge. So I'm going to tie off now, and then I'll come back for the nose. Okay, doing the nose, I am doing a brown color. That is the order for this deer. They want the buck. So I have a long piece of the color nose that I'm going to be using. So I'm just going to insert on any side. I usually like to come from my right. It's going to be right here, through this part of the nose. I'm going to leave a tail. I like to put my yarn straight up forward to see what the middle would look like, and it's going to be about right here, and I'm going up through here, and I'm going to come out where my yarn started, so that's right here, and I'm going to pull. Her head's going to look crooked in this video because I'm trying to put this together. Anyway, so that is the middle. And you're going to pull it kind of decently tight. And you're going to go back up here again. So everything is going to be worked in between the hole that you came up through and the other one. You're not going to go into any other stitches. You're just going to go on each side. So I like to go on one side and then the other. get really close. There you go. And then we're gonna go again, but I'm going to make my yarn walk on this side. So you can pull fast, but then as you get close to the end, start slowing down so that you can kind of put the yarn where you want it to go, just like that. Then I'm going to go on this side and then this side and keep going until about 7 or 8 passes, because that's usually when the nose looks full. So I'm already at 3 passes. There's 4. And as you get, each time make sure you just kind of pull tight so that the nose isn't going to go anywhere. Okay, so that is the nose. Again, you're all in the one stitch and out the other, and you just guide the yarn on either side until you get the nose length that you want. Sometimes there might be a little gap in here and you can go back over to fill it. But most of the time, as long as you keep walking your yarn close, they'll stay by each other, and then when you pull tight, they'll stay in place. So now I'm going to go back through that hole and out to meet my other tail. And then we're going to tie off. And tuck in my tails. There you are. There is your cute little deer. I hope that was helpful with how I like to tack down my ears and antlers, and then how I do the nose. But again, this is all in the pattern with pictures. I just thought I would show you since I get several questions about it. And I do that color change method for the tail like we did for the ears as well, so everything is hidden. And she's ready to go to her forever home. This is a package ready to ship to Deanna in Wheaton, Missouri. Thank you so much for your order. And then this one is being packaged to Samantha in New York. So thank you as well. Let's get these packaged up so I can take them to the post office today. These are all ready to go to the post office, and we'll take them after we go get Mason from school. Using my cute little Magic Maker tote bag to carry the packages. Say cheese.
Hello guys. Cheese.
Checking in, I've been working on these gingerbread pipsqueaks today. I have 4 of them done, and they're waiting on their buttons, so I'm going to do that. And then I picked up acrylic yarn so I can do a little mouth on them instead of the blush. But that's what I'm going to work on tonight while I'm watching Gilmore Girls. I finished the sets of the gingerbread. I did 2 that look like this, and then these 2 as well. Hey guys, happy Wednesday. I'm checking with you. We just got home a little bit ago from Mia's appointment with her oral surgery follow-up, and everything is looking good. She's still a little sore and not all the stitches have dissolved, so he's wanting her to massage her mouth. She did get stitches from side to side on her gum line, so she's is able to at least talk and everything back to normal. There's some things that she can't still really chew, and her jaw still will feel a little tired at times for certain foods, but other than that, she's pretty much back to normal. Her results for her cyst came back normal, and so we were kind of worried about that. He said we were looking to see if it was benign or something more serious, and everything turned out to be normal with the cyst. It was just a normal standard cyst that developed on the crown of her tooth, pushing it over. It was an adult tooth. And yeah, so I haven't really crocheted today. Yesterday, I didn't really vlog. I started to crochet a Rudolph snuggler, but I ran out of the teddy color, so I had to pause on that, and then I started to do the gingerbread men, and then I ran out of yarn for that, but thankfully I had like a moose head that I had started and never finished in the hummus color. So thankfully, I took off my jacket, I got a little hot, and my kids were having a little issue. But anyway, back to our normal talking. I worked on the gingerbread yesterday, and then halfway through, I also ran out of the hummus yarn. So thankfully, I was able to frog that moose head and then use the remaining yarn to finish the gingerbread. So that's all done. I haven't crocheted at all today. We left town about 11 and then had her appointment at 1 and then came back home and it was 3, and then I had to go get Mason from school. So I haven't had time to sit down to crochet, but I'm going to be working on some of the Santa pipsqueaks. They sold really well for me. I also have an order for Etsy for one of the pink Santas, so I think I'm going to work on that. And I checked while I was out of town one of the Hobby Lobbies, and they do not have the teddy yarn, so I'm going to look at another town to see if they have teddy yarn tomorrow so I can finish the Rudolph snuggler. I also got another made-to-order Rudolph snuggler as well, so I definitely need to grab some yarn so I can work on those and ship them out before Christmas. But yeah, so that's what we're going to go ahead and get started with. We're going to work on the Santa pipsqueaks, and I will show you how much I crochet. Okay, we got all of our yarn here. This is what I'm going to use at first, and then if I need more, I'll use this as the skin tone. This is not my favorite. I want to use this one, but we'll see how far it goes. I also ran out of my whipped cream from Bernat Blanket, so I'm using this Snugs and Kisses Vanilla Bean, which is fairly close to about the same. And we're going to use this for the beard and the Santa, the white Santa accents on the hat. I'm working on the Santas, and this is where I'm at. I have 2 red Santas and 3 pink Santas. These 2 Santas are an order off of Etsy that was placed. I got a second order for a pink Santa, so I'm going to go ahead and work on that since I'm batching the Santas. And then the 2 red and the other pink one will go to the market. If I have time to make more, I will, but I'm just going to maybe just start with 3 Santas to take since today is Wednesday and it's nighttime and I don't have a ton of time left. So I'm going to keep working on these and see how far I get tonight. Well, they all have their beards on, and I'm going to call it a night. I'll work on them again tomorrow. Hey guys, checking with you. Today is Thursday. I've been running a lot of errands today and finishing some Christmas shopping. I'm here picking up the kids, and I haven't been able to crochet, so I wanted to be able to crochet in the car pickup line. So I brought my yarn to make the pink Santa hats, and I brought my 6mm hook. I always downsize on my hooks, and clearly I can't read the pattern because it said to use an 8mm hook, which for me would have been a 7mm hook, and I only brought the 6mm hook. So I guess I will not be crocheting in the car, and I'll have to wait till I get home. But I did go to Hobby Lobby today while I was out of town. I picked up one skein of Teddy to finish the one Rudolph snuggler, and then I got a second order for the Rudolph snuggler. And then I have two pink Santa pipsqueaks to finish working on as well so that they can ship out. And then I got an order for a hatching chick. So I'm really excited to work on those and finish them up. I also picked up a skein of hummus so that I can work on my littlest boy's snuggler. I think I want to make him a lion snuggler. He has a cute little Christmas book about a lion, and so I think that would be really cute for him. So I picked up that as well, but I will update you again with what I can crochet when I get home. After I get the kids, I'm going to go to the grocery store and pick up taco stuff to make tacos, and my husband also wants to look at inflatable Christmas decorations, so we'll see. Good morning. Today is Friday. Tomorrow is my market. I am sitting down this morning with a cup of coffee, and I thought it was perfect to use my pink Santa cup while I'm making Santa pipsqueaks. Guys, I tried to finish these last night, and I don't know what is going on, but I am so tired this week. I sit down and crochet, and the last 2 nights I've taken a power nap about between 6 and 7 o'clock at night, and it's still not enough. Like, I think I'm just so relaxed with crocheting that it's making me very tired throughout the day. From, like, I don't know. Crocheting at night has me pretty relaxed that I just feel so tired, and so I have fallen asleep with barely getting anything done, and I absolutely hate that because I want to finish these custom orders. I wanted to finish a couple of the pipsqueaks for my market tomorrow. I have 5 Santas that I'm working on with the pipsqueaks. 2 of them are custom orders, and 3 of them are supposed to go to the market, so I'm hoping I can get that done. And then working on the Rudolph snugglers as well. So, I don't know. We're just going to see what I can get done today. I would really like to ship the pipsqueak orders off today and the one Rudolph snuggler, and get that one finished. And hopefully I can get them shipped after I pick up my son from kindergarten. So around 3. That gives me most of the day to finish crocheting and get these all put together. But we will see. I also need to work on, finish up I have 2 bitty ponies that I need to work on and get that sent out. And I just don't know if I'll get it done this week or not. I'm really hoping I can. Okay, so here is where we're at. Hello, child. Here. Oh, are you okay?
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, just a minute and I'll get your fox from the car, okay?
I'm gonna come with you.
Okay, you can come with me just a minute. Okay, here's where we're at for the Santa hats. I just finished the 2 red ones. I had the 3 pink done last night. I had this part done last night, and then this morning I finished the red ones, and then I added the brims on all of the hats this morning. So I'm gonna finish the body of the pipsqueaks, and then I'll come back and sew this down so that it folds over, and then sew it to the heads of each Santa. So that's what we're gonna work on right now. Here they all are with their Santa hats, and so we're kind of in the middle of each one. Okay, all of the details are done, so now we're going to finish up the last part with the black for the boots, and then we'll sew on the hat. Okay. 3 pink hats are done. And so are the 2 red ones. Now it's time to sew these onto the heads. Okay, the Santa pipsqueak is done. He turned out so cute. So I think the last time I made the pipsqueaks on the hat, it was a little tight around his head versus like this time I could quickly like put it on and sew it around and it was fine. But I think the last time I didn't read the pattern right and I kept my hook, the 6mm hook, the same as the body. And I think it made it a little tight. It still turned out really cute. But this time with the hat was so much easier, sizing up my hook by one size up, which is what the pattern said. I just didn't read it right. But anyway, both of the red Santas are done, and now I'm going to be working on the pink Santas. They are all done now, and I'm so glad to have these done. I'm going to work on the Rudolph snuggler and then get some orders shipped out. Does anyone else's couch look like this? We're just yarn stacked, scrap yarn, and then your make. My couch is always messy for market prepping and after completing a lot of items. Okay, I finished the Rudolph snuggler. I did not record myself finishing this. I had to finish the legs and then do the body, but the head was already done. He's ready to go. I'm really proud of myself for crocheting. 3 orders ready to be sent out, and it's before 3 o'clock, so yay for me. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and ship a couple packages. I have the pipsqueaks going out, and then the Rudolph snuggler, and I have a hatching chick. I might see if I can get that done and shipped out today because I still have at least almost 2 hours before I need to go get Mason, so I think I can get it done. Here are the 3 orders that are going out. Thank you so much, Taylor, Tara, and Deborah, for your orders. I hope that you absolutely love them, and I can't wait for you to receive these for Christmas. Let's get packing these. Okay, they're all ready to go. Yay, I got the baby hatching chick done as well. I just crocheted it really fast so I could ship it out with the other packages before I go get Mason. I have to leave in like 5 minutes, so it's perfect timing. But I hope you enjoy your handmade baby chick, Jess, in Connecticut, and thank you so much for supporting my small business. Okay, I got all the packages here in my Chinese bag. Our takeout Chinese food always gives like these kind of totes, and they are somewhat kind of nice, so I'm using it to carry my packages, but I'm super excited to send all 4 of these off today. I'm in the pickup line, and I just feel really proud of myself for working so hard today, especially with the last couple of nights being so tired and not being able to finish some of the items. It feels really nice to get a lot done today throughout the day. I do have another Rudolph snuggler and 2 bitty horses in my queue, and then I'm done with orders. I think my shop will be closing soon on the 20th, and so there's not much longer to still do items. Most of the items now in my Etsy shop are only ready to ship items, just so I can get them out quickly for Christmas, because the deadline for shipping is December 18th. So not much left to do. I do have 2 snowmen to do. I have the 2 adult snowmen and 2 baby snowmen that I would like to finish up. They're already crocheted. I just need to stuff them and sew them and do the noses and the scarves, but then they're ready to go. So I think I may try to get that done this evening so that they are ready for the market. And then I may try to do the palm beanie. It's already crocheted. I just again need to finish assembling it, just so all of those items are out. And I'm thinking more related to tax reasons. Like, I would like to sell as many leftover products that I have, just so that it looks like a decent amount on my taxes that was sold, versus like me buying in my yarn. But maybe that's just me and my preference. That's also why I decided I wasn't going to be buying any more yarn for the rest of the year, because we only have a couple weeks left. And then again, it looks like I'm spending more than I am making, and more than I am selling worth. And so I just want it to look good on taxes. But anyway, I think that is all right now. I'm in the pickup line. And then I think we'll work on some snowmen and maybe the bitty horses. But I will check back in with you in just a little bit. I finished the snowman tonight. So I made one with a green scarf and one with a red scarf. And then I finished the 2 baby snowmen. So I did one with a red scarf and another one with a green scarf, but they are ready for the market. They've taken me most of the night to finish, even though their bodies were all crocheted. I still had to add the eyes, the nose, add the stuffing, and sew everything in. So it took a little bit of time still, but they're all ready. That is all I crocheted for today. My market is in the morning, and so I will catch you in the next vlog to show you the recap of my last holiday market. So I will see you in the next vlog. Bye guys.